Am I the asshole for telling my husband I told you so after the paternity test? I'm 27, and I've been married to my husband, who's 28, for 2 years now. 5 weeks ago, I gave birth to our daughter. I should have been enjoying those first moments as a new mom. But instead, everything became stressful almost immediately. When our daughter was born, she had blonde hair and pale blue eyes. My husband and I both have brown hair. We both have brown eyes. The moment he saw her, he just froze, like completely still. His face went pale, and his hands were shaking a little. I tried to explain it calmly. I told him that sometimes babies are born with lighter hair and eyes, and that it can darken as they grow. But he wouldn't listen. Not even a little. Instead, he accused me of cheating. Yeah? Seriously. He demanded a paternity test. And then he told me that if I didn't agree to it, he would divorce me. That part really hurt. So I agreed. Not because I had anything to hide, but because I was honestly exhausted and just wanted it over with. After we got home from the hospital, my husband packed a bag and went to stay with his parents. He said he needed space. He stayed there for 3 weeks. 3 weeks. Meanwhile, I was at home, recovering from childbirth, taking care of a newborn, barely sleeping. Thankfully, my sister stayed with me and helped out. During that time, my mother-in-law called me. Her tone was cold. She told me that if the paternity test came back negative, she would make sure I was taken to the cleaners during the divorce. I remember just staring at my phone after that call. Honestly, I was shocked. But I tried to focus on my daughter. I kept telling myself that once the test came back, everything would calm down. Finally, yesterday, the results came in. My husband came home to look at them with me. We sat on the couch together. The house was quiet. Our daughter was sleeping nearby. He opened the envelope slowly, like he was afraid of what he'd see. And then he read it. He was the father. His eyes went wide. He just stared at the paper. Mouth slightly open, completely stunned. And I don't know why, but I couldn't stop myself. I looked at him and said, "I told you so." And then I laughed. Not like a loud laugh, more like a short chuckle, then another one. Kind of nervous, kind of relieved, and yeah, maybe a little smug. He snapped out of it instantly. He got angry. He started yelling at me, saying I was cruel for laughing, that I embarrassed him, that I kicked him while he was already down. I tried to explain that I had been under a ton of stress too, but he wasn't listening. Again. The argument kept going until my sister came downstairs. As soon as he saw her, he stopped yelling. A few minutes later, he left again to go back to his parents' house. He said he needed to clear his head. A couple hours later, my mother-in-law called me. She was furious. She told me that laughing in my husband's face was unacceptable, that I should have been more understanding. She sent me a few nasty texts after that too. And now, I'm sitting here wondering. I didn't cheat. I didn't lie. I didn't do anything wrong. I was just reacting after weeks of stress, accusations, and being treated like I was guilty. So, am I the asshole for telling my husband, "I told you so," and laughing when the paternity test proved me right?